Afternoon or early evening, everybody. I am right now in the process of working on a Mary J. Blige outfit. Shout out to my friend Mocha. Please remember that these videos will transfer from the TikTok page over to the YouTube page. So I'm going to be on for about 10 minutes on TikTok. This is a live video. Remember, subscribe to the YouTube channel, We Ride for a Cure. Please remember that we no longer are doing long extended videos live on YouTube at this moment. We are transferring everything over to the YouTube channel because after we do this video, I'm sorry, let me do that again. After I do this recording, you can go to the YouTube channel and check out the live recording. So if you have any questions, go to the YouTube channel, We Ride for a Cure, and you can check out all of the videos on there. Again, we start for 10 minutes on this line. It is now 5:41. So I'm gonna hang until about 6 o'clock on the TikTok channel and switch everything over to the YouTube channel. So We Ride for a Cure is the YouTube channel. We Ride for a Cure is the YouTube channel. So today's message: one step at a time to heal. People fail when they go through a health regimen because they're looking for the results to happen immediately. They're looking for something to happen in 2 or 3 hours, and they think that their situation is resolved. And that is the absolute worst way of dealing with a healing situation, a moment in where you're dealing with a life or death issue. You must learn the process and dedicate yourself to doing everything one step at a time. The biggest issue for me during this was doing my regiment wrong. My elder, Chris Williams, gave me instructions. And because I did not do the instructions as I was supposed to in October of 2014, in March of 2015, I was hospitalized for the second time. When I found out exactly what I did wrong based upon the information that I had kept in my notes and reviewing everything with my elder, after 21 days after getting out the hospital and doing the regimen as he had told me to do, the first signs of healing came in the form of parasites that came out of my body. I want everyone to keep that word to heart: parasites. Getting the parasites out of your body, it is a process which you must learn the lifespan of a parasite. You cannot just take the stuff that I may prefer you to do, or to go to a store and get parasite removal teas, herbal supplements, and think that after a week or 24 hours, those parasites are out of you. Remember, if you followed me long enough, you know my regimen is 4 months long because you need to give your body 90 days to actually reactivate itself. 3 months. The rest of the month or the next 30 days, that is your productivity. That is your productivity report. That is your body saying we are now transformed to do a new ceremony or new cycle of healing and reprocessing our cellular levels to where it needs to be at. So please remember, as you are going through this process, it is not a rush game. Stop worrying about, ladies, if you're going to be able to go to that vacation to the islands and you want to wear that outfit that shows everything that you shouldn't even be exposing anyway, unless it's for your husband. But that's another story. And you still have this crap in your body that you have not allowed to actually get out of you. So now you're trying to rush this process and you start getting sick again because you think just because you look good that you are in the best shape and you are in the best health in your life. And that's absolutely false. If you have done this lifestyle, whatever you have done for multiple years, and you think that just because you're taking a couple of herbs is going to fix the problem, I'm telling you now, you need to go to acting school. Being healthy is not a joke. Being healthy is not a television show. Being healthy is a life process. You learn as you go, and you learn by the experiences. And failing and messing up is one of the biggest lessons that you will earn your stripes from. Do not rush the process. Step one thing. Focus on one thing and do not move to the next level until you finish that one thing. Pardon, I got an ambulance passing through. I stay by a fire station. The very first thing that you need to do is set a time schedule to where the first technique is executed and completed. That means sit your booty down, get a notepad, and study your symptoms. You cannot expect things to go well and you have no idea what's going on with you. Your issue is because your body needs to be clean first so that your body can do an actual diagnostic check, because you've gotten everything out of your body that could cause problems. Let's talk about parasites. Parasites are so bad that the older ones know when their time is up, and they will actually give birth to new eggs in your body before they die. So you may see some things coming out of you and you think, oh, I ain't got to worry about it no more. We got all the parasites out. But you did not see the babies. And the babies take sometimes up to a month and a half and even 3 months, or within a cycle of a new moon and a full moon. Yes, that also has a very important thing. And that's the reason why some of you all that are so backed up with parasites around the full moon, y'all start acting crazy because you're actually being possessed by these parasitical entities in your body, because they are hungry and they're feeding off of everything that you have left over in your body. That is why you need to reduce your meat intake. That's why you need to have more fruits and vegetables with your meals, and slowly start practicing days where you're not eating meat and days where you're actually fasting or making your body relax from any meat, because the meat actually becomes an addiction. Yes, you need protein, but there's far more other things that can produce protein than actually eating some meat. And I eat meat. I eat lamb, chicken, and fish. I barely eat turkey. I don't eat beef and I don't eat pork, though beef is in my blood type. But you have to learn how to do this the right way. If you're not cleaning your meat, you are ingesting things that should not be in your body because it doesn't match your DNA code. And please, don't say, well, when you cook it, when you fry it, you're actually getting rid of it. If you actually believe that, then please explain to me, why is it that the majority of African American or Aboriginal dark-hued people suffer from high cholesterol and high levels of stress, yet they're eating this food that you say you cook this crap out of? Why would you cook the crap? Why don't you clean the crap? Does that make sense? This is the Americanized way of thinking about health. And we advertise it because we are lazy. That is a reason why you're suffering. One step at a time. You have to put it in your head, I will not move into another thing until I finish this one thing. You're trying to be a millionaire and you don't know how to take care of your financial obligations. You do not know how to balance your budget. You do not know how to make sure things are equaled out so that you won't be stressed at the end of a cycle. You're looking to have a six-pack abs. You're looking to have that nice buta, and your breasts sit up right, and your hair is looking good, and you got your muscle tone, and you feel like $1 million. You look like $1 million, but your body is not $1 million. It's feeling like 5 cents because you didn't put the time in to make sure that that which helps heal to give you that look is on point. How many of you all understand that if you don't clean your kidney, you're going to have a hard time healing. If you don't clean your colon, you are going to have backup that is going to fermentate inside your body, which is going to cause mold. And once that mold gets into your system, it creates an over-processed cesspool of food for parasites to eat and to process the rubbish in your body. And now they are defecating and urinating in your body, which affects your body through your bloodstream. Now you got gas, you got diarrhea issues, you got pains in areas that you shouldn't have it. And every time you eat something, you're in the most difficult mood. Then you have these sweet tooth addictions because your body has become an inside version of a garbage disposal unit that is producing more garbage because you have not cleaned your body out. You're not eating foods that are clean, one step at a time. Don't rush the process. So today, I got a couple of minutes to talk. Everything's in steps. Like this piece I'm doing right now. I'm doing Mary J. Blige, a whole ensemble of Mary J. Blige. Everything you do, it must be a process. Number one, figure out what you're trying to accomplish first before you begin the cycle. Then after that, write it down. Now, as you begin to write it down, your next step is make a goal and how long you should go through the process. Then after you make your dates and when you want to be done with the process, now you start getting all of the materials that you need in order for it to work. All of your herbs, your drinks, your foods. You make a calendar. You make a regimen. This is going to get you into studying how to make the best smoothies. You're going to start getting things like juicers, blenders, things like the Ninja, making your smoothies. You're going to start getting containers. You're going to start going to the store. You're not buying stuff for just that day. You are now every 2 weeks, every week, buying things so that you can put in your refrigerator. You're learning how to clean your foods before you prep them, before you eat them, before you cook them. And this will save you a lot of money in the months to come because now you are eating responsibly and you're not eating because you're hungry. When you go and get some meat, you're making sure that you have things like baking soda, things like vinegar, sea salt, so that you can clean your meat and you will see how your meat is cleaner and how when you eat it, your body digests it and gets the system in less than an hour because now you don't have the residue from the meat. When you're preparing your vegetables, you're learning about preservation. You're learning about how you take your orange peels, your lemon peels, your grapefruit peels, and you put them in a brown paper bag, and then you let them dry up, and then you get a grater and you start making your own seasonings because the peels have a larger containment of vitamin C than the actual innards. This is how you learn how to do this one step at a time. You're not rushing the process. Now you can make your own lemon pepper. You can make your own seasonings. And you're starting to learn about bay leaves, cilantro, parsley, oregano, peppermint. And you're learning how to sit up here and store things so that you will be able to have this down the line. Now you're making your own seasonings, and you're learning about salad combinations and fruit combinations. And then you're going to read on some of the stuff that these ingredients that you see are way more than what they should be in there. Now you're going to buy juices, and you're being more observative of what you're putting in your body. Because now, instead of sitting up here buying a whole bunch of juices, a whole bunch of stuff that has stuff in there like high fructose corn syrup, you're making your own drinks. You're learning how to take ginger. You're learning how to take fresh juices and make your own ginger ale and make your own sodas, and you're not using all these chemicals. This is why you want to learn how to do this one step at a time. And if you are blessed to have somebody with you on this journey, your relationships will improve, because now you all are in it together, along with other things. This is why you don't rush the process, especially if you have somebody that's got your back 100%. Okay? If you all got that, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you understood what I just said. Aloe vera. I have aloe vera with soursop. I use this in my juices. I also take this, now listen to me very carefully. I make my own toothpaste using aloe vera, coconut oil, soursop, and turmeric, and I add activated charcoal. I don't use regular toothpaste. I make my own. That's why I'm saying to you guys, learn as you go. I'm saving money, and that'll last me for months, and I can make it over and over and over again. That's why you take your time. Okay? I make my own ointments, so I don't have to use painkillers. I take hemp oil, comfrey, shea butter, and I make my own oils because I use my hands, so my hands sometimes hurt. I use actual natural cannabis oil or hemp oil, and make my own pain relief for my hands, because I'm learning as I go. These are the things that will help you along the way, and your family will have an investment that they can share with their loved ones over and over again. This is why I express to everybody, don't rush the process. Because I've been doing this for almost 10 years now. This was not overnight, and I'm still learning today. In fact, it has changed my whole entire lifestyle. I'm still learning. So take your time with it, because the more you learn about this, the benefits will overflow over and over and over again. Okay? One of the things that I have, you should have cloves in your house. This helps with parasites. Okay? When you all have those urges to eat stuff that you shouldn't be eating, stop putting this in your tea. A little bit of it, because those are the parasites that's coming, that's making you hungry. Eat pumpkin seeds. That'll help get rid of parasites. But when you learn about parasites, you need a couple of months to really get them out of your system. Okay. So be cautious, and when you're making these efforts, all right? All right, so I'm about to get off of TikTok because they're getting on my nerves. And my TikTok family, if I said anything on this page as you're watching that you think was offensive, I want you all to answer me right now. If I said anything offensive on here over the last 20 minutes, please let me know. Because these people, this is the reason why I'm no longer doing long extended videos, because I really think somebody's reporting. If I said anything that was disrespectful on this line while I was on, please let me know, yes or no. I want them to see this, because this is getting more and more ridiculous that I'm getting these messages from TikTok. I've not said anything that you can't go to the store and go and get. I talked about brushing my teeth and cleaning out parasites out your system. I didn't recommend anything. TikTok, y'all doing too much. All right, so I'm about to go over to the next. I'm about to get off TikTok. I've done 20 minutes. I'm getting off TikTok. Go to the YouTube page, We Ride for the Cure. I'm going to transfer over in 5 minutes. Transfer over to the YouTube page, We Ride for a Cure. And I'm going to go into step-by-step procedures so that you can go through your journey effectively. All right? So, We Ride for a Cure on YouTube. I'm going over to the other page. Go to the YouTube page. Subscribe to the YouTube page. And thank you all for the likes. I'm going over to the YouTube page right now. Again, go to the YouTube page. We Ride for a Cure. We Ride for a Cure. We Ride for a Cure. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging in there. All right, so I'm going off on the I'm on YouTube now. Hold on one second. All right, so we are officially online on YouTube. So thanks for hanging in there. So we're going to talk about one step at a time. Numero uno. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get a pad and paper. We're going to look at what we need to do first before we make any steps of improvement and why it's so important to you. Take a look at yourself. Get a mirror. I like to sit up here and tell myself before I start a day, any day out, we're going to get this done. No matter what, we're going to get this done. We're going to get this done. No matter what, we're going to get this done. And we write down what we're going to do. We don't do anything else until that objective is taken care of. Sometimes you're not going to be able to complete everything you want, but if you just do one main thing on the list and get it out the way, it helps you get through stuff. I have a serious issue with things not moving fast enough. And I know that sometimes I just got to sit back and wait. When I look at everything, I realize this. If I rush the process, most of the time things go wrong. So focus on what you need to do first and write it down, and don't do anything else until you get that done first. You got it? And then from there, move on to the next thing. Don't rush the process, please. Rushing the process is going to cause more problems for you down the line than just falling back. This society, we want to rush everything. Fall back. And at that moment, make yourself finish just one thing first. And you'll probably get further than you thought. All right? All right, so I've been on it for 24 minutes. I need to go too far. I appreciate y'all watching. If this has helped you all out, give y'all some game, some information that you can use, share this video. I'll see you all later on. Y'all be peaceful. I command you to be great. I command you to be prosperous. I command you to be greater today than you were yesterday. Till next time. Peace.